Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Ibu Widya Paramita SE, M.Sc, Ph.D as the supervisor and the generalities examiners, it's a pleasure to welcome you to this presentation. My name is Astrid Desiarni I.P. I would like to present my thesis with the title of The Influence of Social Media Marketing Activities on Consumer Purchase Intention for Scientific Products, the Mediating Role of Brand Equity and Social Brand Engagement. The presentation consists of these following structures. Moving on to the background, TikTok is one of the most dominant platform of social media nowadays, particularly in the beauty and skincare industries. This is one of the most influential platforms for marketers right now because on TikTok, companies can target over 1.09 billion users on TikTok for ads with the age above 18, and it also can represents at 41 million users that increase every year. It increased more than 3.9% in 2023. Also, the opportunity to reach the global population is 13.6%. One of the marketing strategy that use the TikTok is social media marketing activities, including 5 elements such as entertainment, interaction, traininess, customization, and also electronic word of mouth. This allows consumer to engage directly with the brand through social media, contributions, and content creations. Additionally, beauty products drive 50% of search traffic on TikTok with over 33 billion views in 2020. This is highlighting the impact of beauty purchases on TikTok platforms. The object of this study is a skincare brand in Indonesia, namely Scientific. This is a well-known Chinese brand that launched in late 2021 and quickly become one of the most popular skincare in Indonesia. In just 2 years, Scientific sold over 1.1 million units. It leads the beauty category on a major, almost all of the e-commerce platform in Indonesia, including TikTok Shop, Tokopedia, and also Shopee. Scientific also leveraged TikTok for social media marketing through influencer partnerships, KOLs, affiliates, and live streamers. Also, Scientific's revenue proportion is mostly come from affiliates and also their live streams. The second is come from self-operated accounts, and lastly is from TikTok Shop itself. Also, Scientific managed to maintain its position as the top brand on the e-commerce platform, but in 2024, unfortunately, they experienced a sales decline of minus 9.6%. To dig in more about the case, a preliminary test was conducted with 5 respondents in this research. It showed that 5 elements of social media marketing activities capture well. Their respondent mentioned that the content is capture attention and visually appealing. They can interact with the brand through live streaming, but the hard selling reduce trust and consumer comfort. Also, content aligns with the trend, but frequent product launches and influencer hype cause the confusion and uncertainty. Scientific demonstrates partial strength in customization by addressing specific skin concerns such as acne, dullness, and capturing interest. The online reviews is mixed, but there are still negative reviews among the platform that make respondents hold their purchase intention. It can be concluded that the preliminary test results showed Scientific's TikTok content capture attention but struggle to convert viewers and engagement into buyers due to strong competition. This has become a gap for Scientific strategy on social media marketing activities. This research is mediated by 2 variables that are brand equity and also brand engagement, where previous research found that social media marketing activities positively influence the brand equity and also social brand engagement and to enhance the purchase intention. Moving on to the problem statement, in this research, it came from what I've mentioned before, where Scientific experienced declining sales and gap in preliminary tests where they are not fully convert viewers and their engagement into buyers due to strong competition. These are the research question and objective, and there are 3 points in each of them. And moving on to the theoretical background, this research used 4 theory. At first is social media marketing activities. For the second is brand equity. The third is social brand engagement, and the last is purchase intention. There are two mediator variables in this research, that is brand equity and social brand engagement. The hypothesis in this research is three. Hypothesis 1 is social media marketing activities positively influence consumer purchase intention for specific products. Hypothesis 2 is brand equity mediates the positive relationship between social media marketing activities and purchase intention. And for the hypothesis 3 is social brand engagement mediates the positive relationship between social media marketing activities and also purchase intention. This is the research model that modified from Zikiri. For the research method, the research is use quantitative research with primary data that came from online survey and Google form, and where the second data is from literature, industry reports, and previous research. The valid sample size is 262 with the both gender, male and female, with the TikTok users age 17 above who spend at least 1.5 hours daily on TikTok and who've seen TikTok content but have never purchased its product. The method that used in this research is non-probability sampling with the technique of propositive sampling. The research instrument that used in this research is by 5-point Likert scale. For the variables item of social media marketing activities is the depth from Kim and Co. and also Ranit and Tony. For the brand equity variables item, a depth from So and Park. The social brand engagement item variables, a depth from Habibi and La Roche. And for the last purchase intention, a depth from Min. For the analysis method that used in this research is reflective formative model. So for the reflective is consists validity and reliability. The validity itself consists of convergent validity and discriminant validity tests. On the other hand, the formative model is consists a multicollinearity and significance and relevance of outer weights. For the inner test used in this research is R-square test, and lastly, the hypothesis test. Moving on to the results and discussion, the survey is conducted in December 2024 with a valid sample of 262 respondents. The criteria of the responder are at least 17 years old, an active TikTok user who spent at least 1.5 hours per day on the platform, having seen advertisement or promotion for Scientific on the TikTok platform, but they're not having previously purchased Scientific product yet. And the results of the characteristic of the respondent showed that most of them are female who are aged around 17 to 25. Most of them come from Jabodetabek. Most of respondents are students, and they earn 3 million to 5 million rupiah. Next is we are talking about the validity on reflective model. The results is confirm that all auto loadings in the research are more than 0.7. It's confirming their validity. And for the discriminant validity, the cross-loading result show that each indicator correlates strongest with each on construct, ensuring clear distinction between the variables. And for the discriminant validity for null lacquer, show that the square root of EVE for each construct is more than its correlations with each variable. It's indicating distinct and valid constructs. For the next is reliability test results. Reliability testing show composite reliability and Cronbach alpha values are above 0.7. It's confirmed that each variable meets the reliability standards, ensuring consistency within the study. The results also show that variables have EVE values are above the 0.5, confirming strong convergent validity and ensuring that the constructs accurately represent their indicators. Moving on to the formative model that consists multicollinearity and outer weights values. At first, the multicollinearity is tested using variance inflation factor, and in this research, the values remain below 5. It's indicating no multicollinearity concerns in this research. And on the other hand, the outer weights analysis show that most indicators are valid with the p-values less than 0.05 except the E13. However, it's mentioned in the Hare's book that the indicators still remain to retain if the outer loading is more than 0.5. In this research, we can see that the outer loading of the E13 is more than 0.5. Hence, the indicator remains to be retained and ensuring the significance. For the inner results of this research, it showed that all of the three variables are shown to be moderate predictive power because the value is near 0.5 and more than 0.5. The purchase intention has the strongest R-square value in this research. And moving on to the descriptive analysis, on social media marketing activities, variables, most of the respondents view scientific TikTok content as effective, including the 5 elements. In this case, E-warm and traininess scoring highest, while interaction had the lowest score. For the brand equity variables, the research showed that most of the respondents agree that scientific TikTok content capture brand equity element. In this case, item about awareness scoring the highest, indicating that its content effectively enhance consumer recognition and perception of the brand. And for the social brand engagement variables, the study found that scientific TikTok marketing content effectively engage audience with the highest score on respondent where they following its scientific content and highlighting social media's role in brand engagement. Lastly, for the purchase variable, the study shows that scientific's marketing effectively influence purchase intention, with the high score on an item where respondents express a strong desire to become a future customer due to its content. Next, moving on to the hypothesis testing results. All of the three hypotheses are accepted, where hypothesis 1 found that customization is the most influential social media marketing activities factor and having the highest path coefficient, suggesting prioritizing the customization to boost the social media marketing activities effectiveness. And for the hypothesis 2, it's found out that E-warm is the most influential factor on brand equity with the highest path coefficient and highlighting its strong impact. And lastly, the hypothesis 3 found that customization is the most influential factor on social brand engagement with the highest path coefficient. The conclusion on this research is social media marketing activities has a positive and significant effect on purchase intention for scientific products. The more effective scientific marketing content, the stronger or the purchase intention among the consumers. Brand equity serves as a positive mediator that strengthen the relationship between social media marketing activities and consumer purchase intention for scientific product, and social brand engagement acts as a positive mediator that enhance the influence of social media marketing activities on consumer purchase intention for scientific product. Hence, in this research, the implication will be at first optimizing customization of social media marketing activities on TikTok to enhance purchase intention by aligning content with user preference, increasing shares, and creating a viral effect to drive the purchase. And for the second, strengthening brand equity by maximizing E-warm to enhance purchase intention by encourage customer to share more about their experience and reviews and testimonials, and also user-generated content while leveraging positive feedback on social media to build trust and also the engagement. And for the third is strengthening social brand engagement by maximizing customization to enhance purchase intention by create personalized content to boost increase in interaction and to monitor the view and also to use AI tools to analyze consumer behavior for better personalization. Lastly, is building trust through social media marketing on TikTok. And moving on to the suggestion for this research is the future research should compare social media marketing activities effectiveness across platforms like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and X. And next, studies should focus on specific groups such as Gen Z, millennials, or certain regions to gain deeper insight into social media marketing activities' impact on different audience. Next, future research should explore how social media marketing activities influence repurchase behavior, customer loyalty, and brand retention to develop stronger marketing strategies. And next, future research should explore offline campaign, loyalty programs, TikTok live shopping, and strategic partnership. And for the last, is including convergent validity through redundancy analysis. And so that's all from my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Any question and constructive feedback are highly appreciated. Thank you.